All right, all right. We here. We here. I forgot to change my background back. Guess we can do that. Guess we can do that in a moment here. Is that already open? I thought it was. What up, sovereignty? Let's see. There we go. We got it fixed up. How's everybody this evening? On this fine evening, how's everybody? We are currently long. Look for that pushback into 75. 75, 75. See if we can get it. What up, futures trader? Ready to make some money. Or lose some money. I mean, those are the options. Make money or lose money, I suppose. Those are the options that we have. So, but yeah, looking for this run up to 75. I'll kind of make a decision whether I'm going to kind of go break even there or not. We're in 2 micros here, so we'll see. Maybe. I longed kind of like, I'm long biased, so I didn't short off the 75. I decided to long, which probably was a mistake. I was originally going to long off the 50. As you can see, that's where my ad was. I would have got tagged in, and we'd be sitting okay right now. But I got a little, I don't know what you call it, FOMO, but we just got in sooner than we probably should have. I guess that's the definition of FOMO, right? And here we are. But we'll see what top of the hour brings us. We get a little influx of volume. I mean, I'm sure we will, but whether or not it goes our way, I don't know. Remains to be seen. Remains to be seen here. So we will see what happens. That's all we can really do. About 8 minutes until the top of the hour. Like to see that push through 75. If not, we're going to add down there at 25, as you guys can see. And obviously, we'll add at 500 as well. It's cold. I'm hungry and short. Life is good. Keep on buying, folks. Yeah, it's supposed to, I don't know if it's supposed to be too cold here tonight. Kind of relatively normal probably here. Relatively normal here. Come on, let's get this push up here. Post in the Discord right quick. What up, Option Man? Last night you hit the pivot 25-3-3-2. Nice. Yeah, you did call that. You did call it. Excellent. Excellent call. I like it. Excellent call. We can just pop through the high here, like the 68, 69 level. I think we get a little bit of a quick burst, but we'll see. We'll see how she goes. It's approaching it. 3 points off. One minute away from a new 5-minute candle here as well, to kind of keep in mind. So close to the high there, and then it just kind of falters. Pegasus Medink, how's it going? Upper targets are going to be 4 or 6. Let's see, I got it marked out over here. Like 681 would be a great target. Obviously, that's 100 points up, but maybe we could get there tonight. I don't really know. Yeah, I think 622 is a good target. I mean, 681 would be the ultimate target to close the gap, but I'm not sure we get that. Who knows? Do we have the strength to get up there? I don't know. I'm not so sure. Dirty little trader, what up? We'll see if we got the strength to get up there. I'm not sure. Just not sure. Getting a little bit of a pullback here. Yes, kind of holding above the VWAP there. Again, we got top of the hour here in 4 minutes. You know, we'll treat it accordingly. Could pull back into that 645 one more time, maybe. Yeah, the gap fill from Sunday night, exactly. The top of the gap is at 681. 681. I don't know if I got it marked on this chart. I do. Previous day close 681. So this is the top. This is the bottom of the gap. 681 is top of the gap, and the new day opening gap is down here. So we closed above that level too. I don't have it marked here, but right there we have it marked out. We closed above that today, so it's overall one bullish. It still doesn't mean it can't pull back. It's certainly it can. So Pine Tree is the investor in your strip club, low operating expense. He totally likes it. You'll sell him 15% of the business for $500,000. $500,000 shekels. So we got to be careful with Pine because he'll tell you $500,000 and then later on it'll turn into like 5 PP touches and there'll be no money. You know? You don't want it to turn into 5 PP touches. What up, Future Floor? That's not worth it. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it. What are you going to do with that? Who is Pine Tree? He's another streamer. He is my friend. You set the pine trees on fire when he doesn't pay you? Uh-oh. Option Man, yeah, he streams. It's called Pine Tree Trader. He's in here most nights. Most days and nights. So he's probably lurking around somewhere. Lurking around somewhere. Yeah, it's weird you never seen his stream. He's on every night from 6 to 8. Sunday through Thursday. It's fine. You're not missing out on anything, Option. Don't worry about it. Why is it intimidating trading a funded compared to an eval? Well, you see, the thing is, number one, the funded costs more. Number two, payouts are on the line, right? Payouts are not on the line with the eval, but with the funded, you can actually get payouts. So that's probably the main reason. If I had to guess. What up, Fish Lips? You don't miss many. You stick with me and my funded TV. Yeah, you're probably missing with a few then, Option Man. Yeah, you got Pine Tree. He streams 6 to 8. I'm not going to name anybody else, you know, because it's only self-promotion around here. We don't promote anybody else. Nobody else. Just kidding. Huh. Coming into the top of the hour here. Let's see if we can get this pushed through the 68s. I mean, pushing through the 69s there up to the 75s. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Very nice. It's going to fake one direction most likely. You know, Tom? Yeah. All right, here we go. Top of the hour. It's going to fake in one direction. Probably. As long as it can fake through the high here. Fake up into the 69 at least. So I can get out of the funded accounts over here. I'm in this trade in everything. So I'll take 2 off at 69 and I'm holding for 75. Or 1 off at 69, holding the runner for 75. That's what I'm looking for. Well, that's not exactly what I meant by fake. It's not exactly what I meant. Oh, no. Not again. So I did not add over here at the 50. I may add. If it, well, if it doesn't get down there, that's fine too. It's fine if it doesn't get down there. What up, Tony? I don't want to get stuck in a trade here. I'd rather this thing just go ahead and bounce. Eval, I could care less. I'm talking about the funded accounts. Bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. If it just gets to the 69, it'll take me out of 1. I'm going to go stop to break even. So, and look for a run to 75. 75. That's the idea anyway. Not really moving. We'll start trading on silver in the Asia session. Using a prop firm account, I would be trading with micros. Let's go, Lost Penny. Good luck with that. Good luck, good luck, good luck. It's funny because I was up like 7 or 8 points on this trade and I almost took it off. What was I up? Actually, I was up 10 points. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I was up 10 points at one point. I almost took it off and I didn't. Actually, let me do some quick calculations because I don't even think I need 75 to get to my $50. I think I just need like 73.50. Something like that. All right, starting to get a little pullback here. I don't know whether I want to add over here at 50. I did not add a minute ago when it touched 50. I could have, and I didn't over here on the funded accounts. But I started with 2 micros instead of 1, so I don't know. I added over here at 50 for sure. Moving a little bit on the sluggish side. Let me take a look at something while we're waiting on this extremely volatile market to do something. Extremely volatile. Volatility. Oh, I forgot something. Oops. That's all right. Yeah, option. We're going to see. I don't quite know what to expect from it, to be honest. What is today's date? 21st. Yeah. Yeah, they said ice. I don't really know though, like how much. They're saying like 1 inch of ice or something like that. We'll see. 12-year-old mental state president is over there playing tacos. Europe? I don't know. Choco tacos? Anybody remember the Choco taco from Taco Bell? What an amazing creation. The Choco taco. Just an absolute amazing creation. Can't complain about the Choco taco. Oh. 8 degrees that morning. Yeah, this morning. It wasn't that cold here. I don't think it's going to be that cold here tonight either. I'm not sure. Let me see. What does it say? Tonight, well, 22 degrees tonight. Is that tonight or tomorrow night? Oh, that's tomorrow night. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, though. 39's the low tonight. 50's the high tomorrow. 42 on Friday. 49 on Friday during the day. Saturday night, 29 and rain. And then 27 into Sunday with 95% of chance of snow. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess we got a little something coming. Chocolate moon pie? Yeah, I do. 75 and sunny here. Let's go, fish lips. Don't have to shovel sunshine. Water fasting, we don't have a giveaway going just yet today. I've only got one more account I can give away this month for My Funded Futures. They only give me 10. And, well, how many more days we got left in this month? What do we got? It's 10 more days. Yeah, 10 more days. So 10 more days. So we got to be sparing with it. Yeah, I heard water fasting. I heard like some places in Texas already had ice and stuff. I don't know. 8 trading days. Yeah, we got one account to give away and 8 trading days left. Now we do have, if we hit the target on Take Profit Trader, which looks like we will, we'll have 3 150K accounts to give away from them. So that'll be 4 of the 8 days. Not too bad. Your temp is 12. Not it's like 50 degrees right now. It's not anything crazy. Not anything crazy. The funny thing is, if I would have shorted 75, this thing just would have went straight up. Negative 59 Fahrenheit. Holy cow. Yeah, that's, no thank you. I'll pass. I'll pass on that shite. You too shall not pass. It's not moving here. ES holding the VWAP there, 69.27. Trying to work our way above the 21 EMA here. If we get above that, maybe we get a little momentum going finally. Every time it kind of gets above there, it just rejects like that 65, 70 area. Get through that 70, you should be a little bit of a spike. So, don't need much. What up, Tim? How many non-planar characters are here? Show of hands, not many. Not many here. Not many of those here. Still testing this 21 EMA on the 5-minute. Kind of holding that, but really, you know, the longer it takes. Up just over 300 trading a micro. Let's go. Nice job, Tim. I swear every time right before GDP it's slow as slug at night. Yeah. MSG, how's it going? It's been like, I don't know, even Sunday seemed slow after the initial move. Seemed pretty slow. Just kind of grindy. Bit of an idiot box here, if you will. Maxie's getting a little rowdy. Maybe that'll fire up the market to get it going up. He's getting a little rowdy. Connection lost. What? You better unlost the connection. There we go. You guys heard it first. You heard Max. He growled at the market, and the market said, 4 points will rip. We'll rip up 4 points for the growl. Can the market break out here? Get above 61. There it goes. There it goes. Push it, Max. Push it. Push it, Max. The stop on the fundeds is going to break even. We're break even on the fundeds, locking in $8 before fees. We might get stopped out on the fundeds. No, Max. We got stopped out. It's going to go now. I'm just not willing on the fundeds to like... As a matter of fact, I'm going to put them away because it's so slow. I'm not taking a trade on those anymore. The dollar dropped drastically. Let me just close out my funded accounts. I don't even want to be tempted. Evals will leave open. Fundeds, nixed them. Dropped them out. It's just too slow. I mean, I was up 10 points with 2 micros. I could have taken $40. I probably should have in hindsight, but like, you know, you thought it just might go. I thought it might go. It's going to go now. I'm quite certain. We were along from 557 on the funders. We had a really decent entry. I was looking for 575, 568, and then 75 on the runner. But didn't get it. It's all right. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed, we do appreciate it. Let's get some music going. It's quiet over here. Let's get some music going. That one? Sure. Why not? Now it goes. Look at there. That would have probably hit my, yeah, that would have hit my first target. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. There we go. I think we get a little squeeze now above 60, whatever, 68. Should squeeze it. Looks all right. Gold, let me check it. Not bad. Thing is, gold still looks weak, but let me look. It's actually kind of breaking back into that range. Yeah. Could push up into maybe like 804.4. Something like that. Got tagged in along. Let's go, Tim. Me too. Come on, rip it. Rip that thing. Rip that thing. I mean, that's not really what I meant, pulling back like that. Can it get through there? 3 points. Can you give me 2 points more? Gold has a lot of buying pressure coming in. Yeah, it looks that way. There it is. There it is. Going higher, 25,620. We'll see. I'm just looking for the 600. Nothing crazy. Yeah, gold kind of faked lower there and then ripped back up. Why are you guys telling me about gold? I mean, you're going to make me trade it. I can't do that. You'll take 10 points at this rate? Yeah. That's what I took a little more than 10. But yeah, got to get through the highs. You are correct. Yes, guess what? Got through the high. By a tick, I think. By 1 tick, or did it double top? Actually, it double topped. ES double topped. Do I just take this off at the high? 582. I'm not sure. I've noticed when the market is super slow like this in the Asia or like this time of night, the viewership is much lower. I think it's because people open the market and they look and they go, all right, this is stupid. Why am I even looking at this? You know? Why are we even looking at it? There we go. ES now is pushing above the high. A little burst. You don't want it to wick. ES does not fill the gap. Yeah, no, it has an option. It's 35 is the gap touch on ES, I think. Let me go back and just make sure. But I think it's 35. I could be wrong though, but let me go look. If my chart can ever load. 30. Oh wait, ES has touched the gap. It touched the gap today at 2. But the actual gap fill is all the way up at 77. Yeah, gold ripping now. There we go. Getting a little expansion now on the Nasdaq. Double top. No, it did break the high. Yeah, 77 is the top. I'm tempted to take it off here. But we'll hold for glory. What I may do is just move my stop up to like 60. Lock in 10 points. I don't think that's unreasonable. What up, the Punisher? Yeah, gold just ripped right through that 804 level. If gold gets above, I mean, if it gets above 816 here, you could start looking at a possible 5-minute long setup. We really haven't had it yet. I'll outline it here in a moment for you. This will be kind of what it would look like. So break out of this wedge that we're in. I mean, I guess theoretically you could have used this here for your first entry. I mean, that's not as clean to me or as obvious. You can see a little liquidity grab lower, break back up. So I think if you break out here, you got room to the 39.6. That's $17.50. And then your second target, 16 more points up. So I think that's probably the safest play. Take the close outside, long it, stop on the close back inside, target here, target here. So something kind of like, you know, close, entry, target, target. Yeah, we'll see. What up, Neo? A little peekaboo. Raise my stops. Yeah, I already did. I raised it 10 points. I mean, if I raise it anymore, I may as well take it off, I think. May as well take it off if I raise it anymore. I mean, I do think I could front run 600 and just take it at 90. I don't think that's a horrible idea there, 40 points. So we actually probably get some drama at the 90. Let's do that. I mean, a 30-point trade in this slow of a session is pretty solid. So, I mean, the range right now is only 60 points. Anybody ever camp a lot and you use something similar to like a Jackery that's like, you know, a battery pack that can power up some items? Anybody got any alternatives to the Jackery? The Jackery's $3.99. I don't really want to spend $3.99 on it. So I don't know if there's a cheaper alternative that's pretty decent. Just need to power like a couple of space heaters, maybe for like 2 hours. So, you know, a couple small things. They will no longer let us carry our gas heaters, our propane heaters, into the baseball games. And so it's too cold when you're sitting there for 2 hours. Just stagnant, you know, gets very cold. So, like, I'm going to need to use, like, got to bring some electrical power, some sort of power bank to fire up some heaters. So, I don't want to spend $399 on a Jackery. I do know Jackery's a good brand. All right, let's rip it. Can you rent one for the day? No, option. It's going to be like, I mean, I think they got 26 baseball games or something. Maybe somewhere around there. So it's going to be something I'll be using 2 or 3 times a week. I mean, I don't mind popping the $3.99 for a Jackery, but man, you know, it's kind of annoying they won't let us use the propane heaters because I got the little $99 propane gas heater, and you just you buy the little cylinders. I think they're like $2 or $3 a piece, and you buy like 15 cylinders, last all year. So let's go, Akev FX. All right, here we go. Coming into our profit target. Will that be able to power a space heater? Yeah. Yeah, Jackery's very powerful. It will power it. I looked it up. I think it said like 4 hours. I mean, it's not something that's going to power it forever. So. A couple hours, though, should be fine. Not like, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say space heater. Like just one of those like cylinder ones that doesn't draw very much power, you know. And if it can't do a space heater, maybe just a couple of like electric blankets or something, you know. I don't know what those draw per watt. You know, what's the wattage draw on those? Battery starter with 110 volt power bank. Took a short on gold. You are a brave man, Coat. Oh, it did drop, huh? You're brave right there. I wouldn't do anything on gold. Let's go, Tim. Nice trade, though. 10 points plus on that. Oh, a couple of them? You think so? Good long maybe here on gold. Might be a decent spot at the whole number, 4,800. Look away, Alan. Look away. I'm tempted. I think you get a quick 5 points here on a recovery of 4,800. Bouncing off previous structure there. I'm a little bit tempted to short the 600 here too, but I'm not gonna. 610 is possible. Yeah, for sure. Let's go, Cobop. Nice job. I mean, it could go lower, right? After all, it did not break out to the upside yet. That's why I'd wait for it to break out of this flag. My shoulder's been feeling a lot better. I'm doing a much better job at keeping it. I don't think I've lifted it above my head, maybe once on accident, but the knot feels like it's smaller. And actually, when I kind of just relax my arm like this, it doesn't really even feel like it's there. So, feeling better, feeling better. I guess if I'd just done that from the beginning, right? In hindsight. You're chopping away 5 MQ at a time. Let's go. Ugh. What is tomorrow? Thursday? It is. I may start the stream a little earlier tomorrow. Since it's the last evening stream. Got your 50 Lucid Flex back up to 50K after losing 300. Let's go. BBL Brazilian butt lift, Tim. I mean, if that's what you're into, brother. If that's what you're into. If that's your thing. I'm not here to judge you, bud. I'm not here to judge you. Oh, be back later. Oh, okay. All right. I see what you mean. My bad, man. My bad. My mind just went to the wrong place. You had shoulder pain for years until you got the patch. What is the patch? What is the patch? They pricked my finger today. I'm not shooting you guys a bird. They pricked my finger. Do I have an email address? Yeah, methodicalman@gmail.com. No space. Reminds me of what I said about BJ. Yeah. methodicalman@gmail.com. No underscore. I went to the doctor today. He said, you need to start lifting weights. I said, yo, bro, I got to separate its shoulder. I can't lift any weights. And there's still something wrong with my wrist. I need to, matter of fact, let me go on there. I'm going to go on their website. See if I can schedule an appointment. If not, I will call them tomorrow. I need to remember. Schedule online. Here we go. Foot and ankle. Nope. Nope. I mean, what do you guys think this is? Foot and ankle, or is this, oh, this is hand and upper extremity. It's my wrist. All right, which doctor do we want? Do we want David Katz or Michael Schuler? David looks younger. Michael looks like we should keep him away from elementary schools. Yeah, I gotta stop re-aggravating the old T-ball injuries. You ain't wrong. All right, existing patient. Yeah, I think I am. I've been not to him, but somebody else. Let's see if they got me in there as a existing patient. I don't know. Bro. They're sending me a security code. Let's go. Nice job. Akev. I'm probably saying your name wrong. Akiv. Well, is it going to send me the code or what? There we go. Verify. Yes, that's me. Select visit reason. Wrist pain. How the hell am I supposed to know what that stuff is? All right, up to 95 here. Perfect. Is this a work-related injury? Nope. What is this? Oh, motor vehicle accident. No. We're not a robot. Are you kidding me? Chop chop. Yeah, 610. I mean, it's going to get there, I think, but it's just grindy. No providers are available. Well, why did it show me that date? You idiot. Let's go, option. Nice job. I thought about this 600 short, but it didn't quite get it, did it? I don't understand this. Oh, I guess it's only showing this week. Let's look at next week. I mean, come on, man. This is so stupid. Is this guy only here one day a week? He must be. I mean, at this rate, it's going to be the middle of February before they can see me. Oh, my goodness. All right, I guess I'll have to call him. David, we got to change you, brother, because clearly you don't have any appointments. I'm just going to call him. Try to schedule stuff online. It just don't work. Back to the 9 EMA. Can Max make a camera appearance? Maybe. Maybe. I'll have to go over there and grab him because he's not going to come to me. Hold on. Oh. Hello, this is my baby. His name is Max. His name is Max. He is mad at me because I picked him up. He's very mad. He is considering biting me. He's smelling me. What up, Max? Tell him hello. Which way's the market going, Max? Up or down? I am holding him like a baby. He's chilling. He's like, oh, yeah, this is kind of nice. Oh, yeah, it's not bad. I'll take this. I'll go to sleep like this. If you rub him, he'll lay on you. But if you stop rubbing him, then at that point he's done. Oh, come here, bud. Okay. I got you. Say hello. Max, you see that dog over there? That's you. That's you. He's cam shy? Yeah, I'm in Georgia, Alan. He's not camera shy. He just doesn't like, he doesn't really like to be picked up and held. He's one of those dogs, like, he'll lay at your feet. He'll lay on you all day, but at your feet. Yes, that right, buddy. He'll lay at your feet. Yeah, he's white and let's go dogs. Yeah, he's like white. Let me show him to you. He's white and got it's on that side, a black spot. And he's got dark ears. Oh, and he said he's got a wiener. Max said, "Don't be putting my information out there like that. Don't be doing that." All right. We put you through enough. He's 5 years old. He loves the smell of cheese. Yeah, he's 5. He's born December 2020. So, actually, wait a second. Yeah, that makes him 5, right? I think that makes him 5. He's flopping like, all right, I got to clean you off. So... But yeah, I think December 2020 to December of 2025. Yeah, that makes them 5. Yeah, I was gonna get when we went to pick them up, they had 2 Datsuns. Max was $350. The other Datsun was $750. So $1,100 would have been both. And I actually like the other dog better, but Crystal didn't. She thought Max was cuter, so we got Max. The other Datsun was a red one, just a normal red one, and it was a girl. It's from two different bloodlines, so they're not brother and sister. So I wanted to just get them both, and I only had $1,000 on me, and she wanted $1,100 for both. So I told her, I was like, I'll give you $1,000 for both, and I'll take them both right now. And she's like, no, $1,100 firm. And I said, it was like 11 o'clock at night. And I drove 4 hours away to pick them up. And I said, well, I'm not going to an ATM at 11 o'clock at night. So I just took Max. So we in the money. Yeah, the market went up. Exactly. So we only went with Max, but it would have been nice to have 2. I'm kind of glad I didn't get 2 now because, one is, having a dog, especially an inside dog, that's a child. You got to take them out every 3 to 4 hours. You got to make, Max is a really good dog, though. He'll let you know if he has to go outside. He'll whimper. He doesn't sit at the door. He'll just come sit at you and whimper. And he has to go out. So he's a bit of a prissy dog, A prissy dog. He's never slept on the bed with me. And then like 2 weeks ago, it was kind of cold at night. I turned the heat down real low at night because I like it to be cold. I like to be brisk while I'm sleeping. So I had it on like 66. And he came and got by the bed. He can't jump on my bed because it's very tall. And he whimpered. So I put him up on the bed that one night. And then like the next 4 nights in a row, he was like wanting to get on the bed. But... yeah, Crystal has allergies, so I don't want to put him on the bed like that. And then I went away for a couple of days over the weekend when I went down to Delray. And when I came back, he hasn't tried to get back on the bed since. So Not that I mind him being on the bed. It's just, it's the one place there is no hair because he sheds his long hair. So that's the difference between like the red one and him is like he sheds. The red one sheds, but she was short hair. So a lot less shedding. At least you don't see it as much. But yeah, there you go. But Dotson is my favorite dog. I've had probably 5 or 6 Dotsons, and when I was growing up, I had Chihuahua. So, well, yeah, I've had like 5 or 6 Dotsons. I like Dotsons. The kids are like, can we get another dog? I'm like, sure, I'll start looking for another Dotson. They're like, no, we don't want a Dotson. We want a big dog. I want a German Shepherd or a Golden Retriever. And I'm like, no, I'm a small dog guy. I like small dogs. So I like them small. Not that there's anything wrong with big dogs. They're just not for me. They're just not for me. I'll leave them for other people. Nice little pullback here. We might be able to get in off the 21 EMA here. Potential. We could even re-enter. I mean, here's the thing. Like 600 short. Man, we did not quite get to the 600. We could re-enter off the 75 here if we got a nice little pullback. That's about 50% of this leg. And I really do still think that the draw is higher. Yeah, they have back problems. Yeah, if you let them jump option. So, like, that's why I don't let them on my bed. I don't let them jump on and off of it. So, like, for the most part, if you keep them from jumping, which is hard, because they love to jump. I think I'm going to buy the 75 again if we get there. I think that makes a lot of sense. I mean, we kind of like back to 50% of this leg, back to this consolidation. We'll give it a try. I think the draw is still higher. We'll see what happens. We got the top of the hour here in about 12 minutes. Great alarm dog, yeah, for sure. The funny thing about Max, swear to you, he was like 7 months old before he ever barked. I even asked the vet when I took him to the vet. I was like, I told the vet, I said, he never barks. Is something wrong with him? And they're like, no, he'll find his voice eventually. And they weren't wrong. It's kind of cute because like I recorded him when he first barked because I was like, oh, we were outside and he just barked at something. And I was like, oh, he's never barked before. Let me record him. And now he nonstop barks. For the most part. He loves to bark. Market is going to continue up. I do too. That's why I'm just looking for a pullback long. I mean, whether we get it, I don't know. Here's the thing. If it holds the 90 here, it's probably not coming back to here anytime soon. Probably not. I'd be super scared to short this. I mean, you can find spots, but it is kind of scary. I think you're probably going to pump into that 610 area now. I could try a little scalp here, but I'm really trying to stay patient with my entries. I could try a little short scalp here too. It did just touch 600. Do we short scalp it for 10 points? I don't know. What do you guys think? Shorting's so scary though. I'm not doing it. I think you could maybe ride this back down to the 85, but so scary. I don't want to get caught into a counter trend short. I did that all day. I did that earlier this morning in New York. So he told me if it goes to 25,714, maybe. The question is, how does it get there, Option Man, right? We can know where it's going all day long, but if we don't know how it's going to get there, what good is it? You know? What good is knowing if you don't know how? Zoom here. Zoom here. Design knob here. Let's see if I can I was looking to see if I could find something. I can't. Don't see it. Am I shorting? No. I thought about it, but it's too scary to short. I mean, if I did short, I'd probably just look for 10 points to the 90. One day I tell you how he does it. He's like Mancini. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, we could go there. I don't know. Just, like I said, how we get there is the question. I certainly think we probably go up that way. I just don't know how. I don't know how. I mean, we're certainly finding resistance at the 600 here. If anything, I would long off maybe like the 590. I think it's safer to long until it's not, I guess. We do have the top of the hour coming up in 6 minutes, though. Yeah, option, I think so, too. Full port silver, no other choices. Let me look at it. Oh, we actually are coming up on a possible long on silver here. Possible long on silver. It's setting up just, man, this is going to be tempting, guys. Look at this. So look at this idea, guys. If this closes above here, you know, little 5-minute order block with a trend line break, 5-minute OB and a trend line break. You have a fixed stop down here at 245. I'm not quite sure how silver respects order blocks, but I don't know. China at 930, yeah. Break the trend line here. These are your targets. What's the draw? What's the potential drawdown here? Not too bad. Only like $2,000. Just $2,000. That's all. What's gold doing? Hasn't gotten to it yet. Gold hasn't. YM? Nada. Well, look at that rip up today at 2. Dang. Is my chart frozen? Because this should be a new candle. Okay, there it is. It's barely moving. China. One needs a large 150K account. Yeah. Maybe larger than that. You might need the 300K account. That Lambo pushes. You need the 300K to trade that. Oh. All right, we are getting a pullback here. Four minutes till the top of the hour. Man, when the market's not moving and I start playing country music, I get tired. I got to change this music. Oh, I got to change it. Trade micro silvers. Oh, do they? My Fund of Futures does? Nice. Let's get some upbeat music going here. See what the options are. I got to get woken up. Here we go. This is a good one. This is a good one to get me going. You only listen to metal? I can't do that. We get a little DMX going. Gotta go with the clean version, you know. That's all you get. That's all you get. I can't give you more than that. You only listen to the romantic vocal stylings of June? Yeah. Yeah, 100% MSG. I agree. Whether or not we can get there in the overnight session, I don't know. 'Twas gangsta. A little bit. Somebody let me know. That's not that gangster. You got a little a little soft melody in there too with Cisco. Anybody remember the Thong Song by Cisco? The Thong Song. Georgia Southern music. That's what this is. About 3 Kim. Oh. Oh. I can't give you guys too much of that. You know, it's got some dirty words in there. It's got some dirty words. We get in trouble. Max may jump 10 feet on that. He can't hear it. It's only in the headphones. It's so funny though. If a dog comes up on like TV or on a music video, he'd go crazy. So, Tony, once you get funded, I'm trading here, Phoenix, 9:15 a.m. All right, here we go. This is all right. Top of the hour. I'm going to be looking to maybe enter long. I mean, I could. The problem with this is we're too close to the highs for me to really take this. I probably need a consolidation candle to even consider it. EMAs are very tight there too, but I mean, I think it'll work, but it's just problem is like by the time I enter, I'm going to be right at the high. I don't like that. I wish I could play more than just like 5 seconds. I'm slipping, I'm falling. I can't get up. I'm slipping, I'm falling. That's all I can get. Good long here. Stop here. You'd have to target like 05 or something. 10 points at least. Gold make a dookie. It did. Retesting that trend line again. Back to the VWAP. Might be a good bounce spot, but I don't know. If it breaks here, probably pulling back to the 777s. Really line in the sand. Got to hold here on gold. I could sing it to myself, yeah, but then I'd be singing it to you guys. You guys don't want to hear that. Because, you know, I got to get that raspiness going like DMX does. Can't just sing it in my regular voice. Got to be like... Oh. You guys don't want to hear that. So I worked at a little story. I worked at Taco Bell. I was like on the closing shift at Taco Bell when I was in high school. And there was 2 dudes that I worked with in the back, and we would blast DMX. This album, in fact, so like after midnight, we closed the front and we would blast DMX. And so, you know, I would be singing it, and they're like, "Nah, man, you can't sing it like that." Country version? Nah. Sing it while wiping my ass with the FTT letter? Yeah, that's what I need to do. All right, gold's in trouble here. I think I'm kind of tempted to short. I'm not going to lie. I am tempted to short this, but what would I have to risk? Oh, goodness. I'd have to risk $900. No. Not doing it. A 20-second song, AI song, really? Man, do I short this? Oh man, I am so tempted. I mean, I guess I could risk like $500. All right, I'm gonna do it. And it pops as soon as I short it. Come on. No. All right, we're going to get stopped. I should have known better because that last time it pushed down was a fake out too. It was a fake out there too. Well, if it stops me, it stops me. I'm not going to worry about it. We'll revenge trade it. Okay. All right. I see you, gold. Don't short until it hits 10. What's 10? It actually did not close below the VWAP there. I probably should have waited one more candle, but that's all right. Oh, until 10 o'clock at night? Come on. Go. 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 All right. Quick $200 on gold. Let's go. 200 D-lows on gold. Let's go. I didn't want to put the stop where it needed to be. That's the problem. But quick 2 points. Now we're listening to some hometown music. Hometown. Or, you know, the general area. Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. That's all you get. That's all you get. Look at her go. She's about to go, guys. About to. I mean, I could long here 6 to 610. I mean, it wouldn't be horrible, but about a 10-point stop too. The market will hit a 10, install or pull back. Interesting. So hit a 10. So what do you mean by a 10 on gold though? Like the whole number? Or like 47.10, 48.10. Louis, I think he's talking about like a 10 level. Like, I mean, coincidentally, it did hit 48.10 and pulled back. Let's see if we can find any other examples. I'm always about something new, so let's just see. Right here, it just blew right through there. Have a little pullback there. A little retest of 10, almost. Yeah, I don't know. 20s and 80s, yeah. I shorted here, the break of the trend line, or actually here, it just took 2 points. Barely got filled. But if you are shorting here, like this will be your target 1, target 2, target 3. Probably just going to be another fake out. Who knows? Yeah. I mean, I noticed that on the NQ too, like certain levels. I mean, that's kind of the same way I'm playing, like the 50, the 25, the 100, that kind of stuff. I think we get a decent sized candle if we get above this level here. If we get above this, there we go. We should get a little bit of a run candle. Yeah, Cobop for sure. I mean, like ES. Oh, okay, I got you. I don't even like this song. This is my kind of song right here. My kind of song right here. I'll let you get a little taste. I'll let you get a little taste of it. Hold on. You gotta wait for it to come on. Here he goes. Little TI. Yep, gold's popping again. I live in Georgia, but I'm not from ATL. I'm from Athens area, about an hour from Atlanta. Hey, it's just on this playlist. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that was an anti-boner candle. It just grabbed a little liquidity and trapped. Trapped back into the range. If we break the 21, that'll be the first time we've broken it since we kind of started this push up. So in that case, I might get tagged in long down here. Not seeing the future. Oh, you went to UGA? Let's go. Yeah, it's definitely a party town. P Long, I didn't go to UGA, but I lived downtown right off Lumpkin for a few years. At the intersection of Lumpkin and Millage, in a little apartment complex right there. So, across from 5 Points Deli. Tony said, once I get funded next month, see ya. I like it. Yeah, Husk and I used to live together right there in 5 Points. And he actually used to work at 5 Points Deli, if you know who Husk is. It's my cousin. He's another streamer. But yeah, we lived right there in 5 Points. Is Husk even streaming tonight? He's been lazy lately. He's supposed to be streaming. He's not. Can't play music or it's going to post. Yeah, so basically, Dave, any longer than like 5 seconds, they will they'll give you a strike, but it doesn't do anything to your channel. The only thing it does is you have to split the revenue with them for the music that you play. And I don't know. They don't monetize the video basically. But they will shut your stream down if they hear that you're playing it nonstop. So, but it doesn't really do anything all that much. Yeah, you could put your like own music on like AI or something. AI would be fine. Oh. Right now, Big Timers is playing. Still Fly. Old school. It is kind of funny to think that Big Timers was like, I don't even know how old they were when this song came out. I think they were probably in like their late 30s. Yeah, probably option. I ain't gonna be staying up that late though. It's funny, we just talked about this song and now it's coming on. Hey, let's go. We'll definitely play some of this. We'll play some of this right here. This song came out, I think, when I was like maybe 20, 19 or 20. So at this point, probably like 25 years ago. 3rd one you lose, maybe.
So scandalous, and you know I never can handle it. So you're shaking that thing.
We'll get to the chorus. We'll play a little bit of it. I think this song might be produced by was this produced by Diddy? I feel like it might have been. No, or someone else. Who was this produced by? There we go. If the music artist reports you can get a full strike, 3 full strikes. Yeah, but they so YouTube they're pretty good about catching it themselves. And all you got to do is just agree to. You can either remove the video, or you can just agree to do a revenue share or whatever. But yeah, that's why I don't play more than about 5 seconds. Try to keep it I don't want to get, I don't even want to risk it. Just play a few seconds is fine. You got to remember, Patrick Whelan plays copyrighted music on his stuff all the time. All the time. The artist gets it, basically. They slowly run it up, so if the numbers are bad at 8:30, then they tank it from the high. I think they got sued about this song because he says "Livin' La Vida Loca," and I think Ricky Martin, I think that's his name, right? Who sang that song? I think they didn't ask for, I think it was like a copyright thing. They didn't ask to be able to use that. And I think he owns that saying, "Livin' La Vida Loca," if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. I think they got sued for that. And so, like, anytime this song is played, I think that he gets a lot of money. But I could be wrong about that. But I thought I had read that somewhere. Well, are we going to get a pullback so we can get in? I don't know. You can play some copyrighted music because, like, there's this thing with YouTube. It's called fair use. So, like, if it's copyrighted and you're reacting to it, like if you're playing certain portions and then you're reacting to it, it's okay. But, ever see or hear SK on My Funded Futures or his channel? Yeah. I don't watch SK necessarily. I've seen him before. I don't know. He's even on tonight. He had a family thing going on last night, I heard. Yeah, it looks like he's on tonight. Let's see what he's talking about. All right, we're getting a little pullback here. Man, that 600 short, well, I haven't worked yet. It would work if I'm tagged in at 75. That would be your target on the 600 short. Had to message the persons to get strike removed. It's a legal claim. Yeah, that's crazy. Catch the silver here, Denny. No single lots. Yeah. What is gold doing? Yeah, no, I get it. Optimus, Option Man. I went through it too, and I said, so basically, if you fight it, the person has to sue you in order to, it's kind of the way it goes. They have to file litigation within 10 days. But oh, you think Longhorn? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, obviously you don't want strikes. Obviously. But playing a little snippet, it's fine. So Yeah, they'll delete it, Omnius, but you can challenge it. And then, depending upon your challenge, if it's successful, they'll put it back up. And then if the person or whatever that's claiming copyright infringement has to sue you, they have to file litigation within 10 days of the video being reinstated, or they can no longer file a strike against you. So I just went through this with another, I won't name any names, but one of my videos. And I said, sue me. Go for it. It's really childish, you know, like how some people do stuff. It to be childish. Sell line, buy sell line. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. You the man. Do I ever think foots are being coerced by lunar cycles? What the hell is a foot? Zaddy of all zoodles. What up, Poco? Doing good, Andreas. How you doing? Might get tagged in here. I don't know what a foots is. Do I leave this buy on here? We are right at the 5-minute bullish trend line. And why not? Oh, futures. I guess I should have put that one together. No, Andreas, looking too long. Lunar cycles? No, I don't think so. I wouldn't think so. That would be interesting. Tron, I'm looking for a buy at 575, but I'm an idiot. That's what I'm looking at. Cobop. I could wait for the next level down, 550s, but what I might do here is take 10 points instead of 25. Just a little scalpy. Design, I had no idea. I was lost. I was like, what? I was a little confused, but I get it now. It makes sense. But no, I don't think so. It might affect your internet. Maybe. Beyond that, I don't know what to say. There's a guy that does or did all his trading by the lunar cycles. Really? That's insane. I don't know. Okay. I mean, I have no idea. If it works for you, I guess it works for you. I don't really know. It bounced before it tagged me in. Quite rude.
I'm on that 5-9 South Lee, baby.
I don't know. I guess if it works, right? I have no idea. That's how you cured your chlamydia? Oh, let's go, Zaddy. They had nothing to do with the antibiotics you were given. They had no part of that. Yeah, gold kind of... Yeah, it's finally kind of moving lower. Do I use Bookmap? No, I don't. I don't mind Bookmap, but I just don't use it. A diaper blowout? Yeah. 47.77. Good short spot. I don't know if I love this entry, man. Oh. I'm going to move this down. I'm not in love with the fact that we're putting in an order block here. Putting in an OB here. This will be a good short spot on a pushback into 580. Let's see if I'll regret it or not. So I'd be tagged in there. And we just needed 585. I feel like we're going to get a pushback into 580. It would be a good short spot.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
I feel like this is going to move lower here. I could, maybe I could have worked out of it, but I don't know. There it is. Fear not. Yeah.
I don't know what I would do without y'all.
Okay. ES at the VWAP here. It's kind of there before Nasdaq. And it looks like gold is approaching that 77 level, which is the first target. Gold's hitting 3,000 SMA on your 1 minute chart. Gotcha. Oh. Yeah, gold. I mean, ES is hitting the VWAP here. I could short here. Fear silver, though? Yeah. Silver back to kind of the VWAP area, too. I don't know. This is a tricky spot. I was like, we could just rip higher off this level. Or we can make one more leg lower, maybe retest this gap one more time. Down here at the 530s. Maybe. Somebody mentioned dropping at 930, right? Who said that? No, we might drop at 930. Option, yeah, you said that. Yeah, nice little pullback right at 930, huh? We just started kind of, well, it was already kind of moving down, but started to really get a little momentum at 930 when we kind of cleared these EMAs. Cash! Yeah, Poco, we don't really, I mean, I could do a giveaway tonight, but I'd rather wait until we're like at a key level of subscribers or something, because I've only got a few more that I can give away this month. I could actually, let me reach out to my contact at Apex and see. I know he's awake now. There we go. We messaged him. Let's see if he gets back to us relatively quickly. If he does, we'll give some away, but I don't know. I do have one to give away option. They give me 10 this month to give away, but I'm not sure if I'll get that next month either, because the they're changing some things, so it may not get them next month. I don't know. Yeah, they're just changing some things with the giveaways and such. Yeah. LRLR, yeah, I mean, I could kind of see it here. I guess if I go from here, it looks better. We're at like a short-term little trend line here, really breaking it now, huh? And it's also the same on the 5-minute. We broke it on the 5. Testing like the 58 would kind of make sense. I could actually, I do think 525 would be a much better entry, but I still think I can get a reaction off 50. So we're going to hang out with it and see. Is this a bear trap to just go higher? Maybe. Maybe. Little head and shoulders. Does kind of got that look. You can't say juicy. Yeah, fish lips, they are. I didn't take the 75 here because I didn't short the 600 because I was scared. And I did not long the 75 because I'm like, we're kind of breaking structure. So I was thinking I would wait for this swing to be taken. Yeah, I actually think 25 is a much better long entry, but I don't mind it. But I did take the 75. I took the 50 and the 75 on the way up. So the longed off the 50 here, took it at 75, and then I didn't hold this one to 600. I held it to 90, and it went to the 600 eventually. I mean, actually, you could probably short 75 here, right? Wouldn't that make more sense, maybe? That actually might make more sense. We are still in premium. Just scary to short to me. I don't know. Tough for me to do. Slow market, it could just rip your face off. You never know. You never know. So. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on us to push back down. I mean, the overall range tonight, you know, the 50 level sitting down in OTE. I think we're about to get a decent move lower. Inverted the gap. Inverse cup and handle, kind of. Yep, I can see it. Let's see if it can go. Yellow line is a VWAP. Very slow. It's very, very slow. What up, Coach Fred? You don't like the Mariah Carey? This thing's very slow. How'd you do tonight, Coach Fred? Press the button at all, or you're just chilling? Chilling, chilling, chilling? Go ahead and place the trade. No. If you guys haven't already hit that like button. $53 likes. Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. I'm looking to long down here at the 50. I think it's okay, and I'll add at the 25. I don't know if we get it, to be honest. Got a lot of consolidation down there between 53 and 60. So we might bounce before there. Got burned a Bulenox post payout on the gold dump. That sucks. Nice job on the apexes, though. So hit target number 1. We were expecting to potentially get a long, but it never closed above. Instead, it grabbed liquidity, trapped the longs, and then broke back down again. So that's your first target. Second target, third target. We did take the short at 4790.7. But we just took $200. Chase the carrot. I thought those were microphones. I didn't even know those were carrots. They look like microphones to me. Looked like microphones. All right, let me see if I can draw a carrot. Can we draw a carrot? Definitely. There it is. That look like a carrot to you? No. Went to art school for those skills? Really? Art school for that? Toilet. Yeah, kind of like a toilet. ES is losing the VWAP. I guess it was a good reason to take off that 75 long there. Just felt like it was going to go down. Didn't like it. The 50 long probably makes a little more sense. We'll see. Yeah, it could fill the gap down below. Here you go. There's your Mariah Carey. With the voices inside of my head. Jim or White Castle? What would Tom Sabo do? I'd probably say go to the gym and think about and get the White Castle on the way home. Go home, go to the gym, burn 1,000 calories, and then get the White Castle on the way home, and just break even. But only get 1,000 calories, so that's probably 2 of them. We don't have a White Castle here in Georgia. We have Crystals. Crystals. Yeah, Ellen, that was Rihanna. Good catch. Good catch. Post-gym sliders. Exactly. Get the chili cheese. What do they call it? The chili cheese dog. I don't even know what they call it. They call it something. The pups. Chili cheese pups. He would stare at the myth picture frame. He would. That's what he does. He would. Get some pretzels. Pretzels are good. I love those pretzel covered hot dogs from like Annie's. I don't know if you ever had them from Annie's. Yeah, that is the long off VWAP. Nice little mounts. I mean, that's what I was just talking about. We got a lot of stuff down here. I don't know that I'm going to get to. I don't know if we're going to make it to the 50. I don't know. Gold bouncing off that 77 level. You got to scalp it, Andreas. Why don't you get in there? Did you? Off the charts, probably smart. It's probably a smart move. Yeah, me too. That's what I'm doing, 6 Billy Bands. Look for the 550 touch. If we get the 550 touch, we're going to take the long. Not much to do until we get a pullback, right? Not much to do. We do got the top of the hour coming up in 9 minutes, so maybe we'll get the pullback. I don't know. $526. Yeah, that's a great spot, I think, as well. Very good spot. It could be. You got a lot of consolidation down in this area, the bottom of this area. Kind of down. Yeah, you know, a little support and resistance here. Little resistance turned into support with the whole number here. It just looked like a better spot to me than 575. I was going to take a 575 bounce, but that's what I'm looking at. And what I would do is I would just add at 525, which would basically be a gap fill, and then at 500 if I needed to. Degenning the long on MGC. Let me see what happens. I'm watching. You're knocking the 90 level in VWAP, so careful here, Coach Fred. Blackout News Network, welcome. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. You're messing with gold? Let's go. 1K out. Nice job. TJP in the house. What up? Hit that like button for me, guys, as you come in. Subscribe if you are new here. We are streaming the Asia session 5 days a week, sometime between 6 and 10. Sometimes it might be 7. Sometimes it might be 8. Just depends. We are also live during New York, 9:15 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. And then we are on MyFunded TV for MyFunded Futures with Bull Barbie from 11:30 to 12:30. 5 days a week if you want to check us out over there. You guys want to help support the channel? I do think the 80% off Apex does end tomorrow. Use code MYTH, M-Y-T-H. That is the only prop firm in which my code is MYTH. 83% off Bulenox does end tomorrow as well. Code MM. MyFunded Futures, 20% off the Rapid account with the 90-10 split. Code MM. Take Profit Trader, 40% off, no activation fee. Same day payouts. Code MM. Trade Day, 40% off, no activation fee. If you're a new customer, you get 50% off. Same day payouts, code MM. Tradeify, 40% off, code MM. Funded Futures Network, buy one, get one free. 50% off, code MM. You guessed it. Lucid, 40% off, code MM. It might be 35% off on some accounts too. And Funded X, code MM. I don't even know what they got going on, but you get the deal. I'm on the 2 minutes, Phoenix. So, blackout news. So during this time of night, I'm really just kind of trading support and resistance. But typically, if we're like trading New York, I look for inversions. You know, for example, like you can see me just trading level to level, scalping here. But down here, we tapped into the previous day close. We had an SMT here at the low. Clean inversion. Wham, bam. And what happened? That ended up being the low of day. And also, I love that previous day close open bounce after 10 a.m. But yeah, so that ended up being the low of day there. So I did take this trade, as you can see, but I got off the charts. I got off the charts after that. You can see no more entries. So nice, clean. I took it with 1 mini here. So, but yeah, generally I'm just looking for inverses. Sometimes I'll trade EMA plays. I mean, I got several different kind of entry models that I use. Depends on also what I'm trading, right? Am I trading an eval? Am I trading a funded account? Those sort of things. So, just got to finish eating some Reese's stuffed pretzels. Get out of here, Pawn. You know I'm on the diet. You know I'm on the diet. But yeah, this is the 2-minute time frame here. But that trade down there would have been off the 1 minute. This song's kind of underrated. Underrated. Unfortunately, it's the clean version, so.
I told y'all dudes before, y'all dudes can't mess.
It's the clean version. What do you want me to do? A little bit of older music in this playlist. For sure. VWAP's holding for sure. I would have trouble buying it because ES kind of did a little peekaboo below. But so gold is rejecting the VWAP now. If gold gets back below 84.8, that could be an okay short area, and the stop would be at 91.9. So it's almost a 7-point stop, but you would target the low, which is about 10 points. 12 points. A little 1 to 1.5 potential. I knew it's going to kind of be difficult to get through here. I'm not in a trade right now, Stock Queen. I'm looking to long off 50, 550. You the man, I trades. Appreciate you. Yeah, I've been getting quite a decent amount of sales on Tradeify lately. I appreciate you guys using the code. And unlike other streamers, I will still stream even if you don't use my code. You know, I'm just not going to be able to continue to do this if you guys don't use my code. I couldn't help it, guys. I couldn't help it. I don't care whose code you use. Just use someone's. Doesn't have to be mine. Silver finally wake up. It did. Okay, here we go, guys. The silver long's about to trigger. These are your targets on a break of structure. The problem is you really need to wait for this candle to close, and I don't know if it's going to give it to you. I don't know if it's going to give it to you. And I would not be surprised if on a close of the candle you get a little close back inside before it goes. Silver loves to do that. So maybe wait for a retest and then take it out the back door. So in other words, wait for it to kind of retest back inside the gap, and then you can set a limit order for the break back out of the gap. Use it little backdoor action. You're on Take Profit Trader. Let's go. That's my favorite. NQ looks like a bear flag. Yeah, for sure. It does. Silver just woke up, though. You ideally do want to close above this line. 3 seconds. You got bottom tick, Smoky Bear, on which indice? Top of the hour. So new candle closed there. Let's see if it pulls back. It's a really tricky spot. You can long here, but just understand this thing could pull back $3,400. Oh, that sucks. Gold long at 78s. That's your trigger, but scary. Waiting for a band retest off VWAP on gold. Gold went lower and silver didn't. Cobot. Yeah, that sucks, Smoky Bear. That's one of those trades like it pisses you off, right? Yeah, gold's still pulling back. Daniel Calafiore, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Yeah, Andreas, it happens, right? 91.665. Yeah, I also had the VWAP down there too. 715. It's so funny that it just rips like that, closes above, and now stalling. I mean, it did already pay $1,000. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, come on. That's not what I wanted to do. This thing's getting wild on me. All right, it's not what I wanted to do. All right. Let's move these back over here one at a time. Probably been easier to move that one over. One still hiding back there. It is. All right, I got to try to fix these charts now. Why has it got to be so difficult? I was just trying to look at both at the same time. All right, let's bring it over individually. It's not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to make it like split screen. I don't know why it's not doing that tonight. I don't know why it won't do it. All right, well, it is what it is. I was going to watch both, but she's being difficult. We'll just watch silver for a moment. You need to start covering up your P&L. You're taking it long, 150K eval 92.64. Oof. Like I said, silver loves to pull back and retest trend lines. Like it does that over and over and over. It will, in fact, close back into that trend line and then go. I was like, you have to display a little patience with it, even when it feels like it's just going to run without you. Hey, lovely Lovey, welcome to the methodical crew. Thank you for your subscription. You man, drag to the top middle of the screen. Is that what I need to do? Yeah, it still does it. It normally gives me the option to split it into in the middle. I don't know why it's not doing that tonight. I don't know. All right, Nasdaq's breaking back out. So that 75 long would have worked. How much patience can you have at 25 a tick? Yeah. The gold hit the TS super trend. Oh, did it? Look at freaking NQ, man. I knew that was a bear trap. It just went without me, guys. I wanted that 50 level. It just could not break the 65s. That would have been my profit target right there. Just a little bear trap. Close back above the 21 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Retesting the 5-minute trend line here. Yeah, VWAP long definitely was the move. There we go. There's silver going. Are you still in it, design, or did you get busted? Blackout news. That's how you have to do. You have to be addicted, or you're not going to make it. I mean, just simple as that. This definitely has to be something that you love and that you're okay with doing. You know, you dream about this shit. You know what I mean? You're out plus 1,000. Come on, design. Hold for glory, design. Hold for glory up here. That's $4,100. Nah, I get it. I'm just giving you a hard time. It's going here, design. It's going here. Three and a half years and still not profitable, but you don't care? Yeah. I mean, the thing is, you don't fail until you give up. Anybody seen Kid Poker around lately anywhere, hanging out in other streams? Haven't seen him in a while. He posted a message in Discord maybe like a month ago, but I haven't seen him since then. So. Yeah, that drawdown will get you quick, though. 100%. No, we didn't, Lost Penny. I did short gold earlier. We did short gold. Silver's trying to break out. Gold's rejecting the VWAP here. Nasdaq's going parabolic, leaving me behind. Show you guys the P&L tonight. A little $200. Most of that was made on gold. But we did also take a couple of decent trades here as well. We longed off the 50 level long here, and we covered here. And then we longed here, DCA'd at the 50, covered here. For like $50. Nothing crazy. Another taco trade. Let's go. You have OCD when it comes to trading? Yeah, for sure. Listen, me too. I mean, like, that's all I talk about, is trading. I talk about other stuff too, but, you know, just saying. Little Mary J. Blige. What up, real DC trader? Mythological man. You must be from My Funded TV. No deal with Greenland, just the concept of a plan. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, props allow you to leverage, right? That's mainly what you can use props for, a little extra leverage. I love me some old Mary J. Blige. I haven't heard her music in quite a while. OCD when it comes to her TV shows, so you're even? Let's go. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with some TV shows. I haven't watched very many TV shows lately, though. You know, I bet I know what I got to do this right. I bet I have to... I probably got to shrink this one down and move it like this. It just does it perfectly for me. Usually. Rude. Come on. Hey, Joey, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. There we go. We could close the chart trader on that because we're not pressing the button on that. That's pretty close. There we go. Bulonox code MM. For some reason, I got an email last night saying the 4 accounts I had with Legends have been canceled with no explanation. I sent them an email to find out why, but no reply yet. That's crazy, Cobop. I don't think I have a code with Legends. Good night, Tim. Yeah, all good, Zach. Easy to remember, code MM. Except for the Apex. Apex is code Myth. Every other prop is MM. All right, you're approaching target number 1 here on silver. 92965. It's very, very hard to get the accuracy on the volume on silver because it is a decentralized asset. Can I get major data? That's interesting. Have I tried requesting a pay on Apex tonight? I can get to the request part, click the button, and nothing happens. No, I haven't, Joey. Has the dashboard updated yet? Gold forecast 5,400 an ounce. Well, I don't even care what Goldman Sachs has to say. Design Knob has in fact gave us a design guarantee. Okay? On gold. All right? Let's take a look at the design guarantee. Design Knob guarantee $5,000 or he shaves Tom Sabo's back live on stream. When you got the design guarantee, it doesn't matter what Goldman Sachs says. Isn't that right, Design? Global World News. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Listen, when you lock in that design guarantee, you take it. All right? Design's like, what? Target 1 reached. I expect some expansion above this high. Above this swing, I expect us to just move quickly into here. Let's try to help it. Let's get the rocket ship going. The dashboard's up to date. I think it's going up option. PA charts are all correct. That's weird, Joey. I mean, it could just be a clerical thing. They've had a few clerical errors over the last couple of weeks. I mean, hell, my cousin's account showed that it was blown. And then he messaged him. I mean, it wasn't blown. He didn't take any trades on it. And they were like, oh, our bad. It was a clerical error. So they fixed it. So, yeah, it's probably something along those lines. I would just send him a message, a help ticket, and just, you know, unfortunately, that means that you probably won't be able to request till tomorrow. Yeah, I haven't heard of anybody else having problems, but.
Baby, I can get you in my ride.
You have an edge, a centralized asset you use in all the banks and financial institution. Yeah. Well, silver is just about, I mean, like, it respects the trend lines nicely. It really does. But you really got to have room on your, you know, you got to have a tight stop. And you got to have room. I mean, I could buy the 575s. There's no SMT here or anything like that with the ES for us to take a short. You could maybe buy the 575 here. Cup and handle, I could see it. We had a similar setup here. Under a reverse cup and handle, someone called out. So I don't know, can you have one on both sides? At that point, is it a teapot? Looks more like a head and shoulder. It's kind of a wonky one. Lower high, kind of alarming. You get below this swing here, then yeah, probably just going to go down. Wake you up at the design guarantee. All right. Take 1 year to attain. Yeah, probably. Could go there too. Uh-oh. Silver's pulling back. What do we do? Yeah, Andreas, it could. Like 75, I mean, like I said, I don't mind to buy at 75. I think if we get below this swing, that's where you kind of start getting in danger for the bulls. So we had a nice rounded top, a little rounded bottom here. You won't really want it to hold it if you're expecting it to go up. Silver June guarantee, 95. Wake up, Coach Fred. 95. It's either going to be 95 or he's closing down the prop firm. 95 or he's closing the prop firm. What was the name of that prop firm anyway? It was I can't remember the name of it, so we're just going to call it Bullshit Prop. $95 or clawbacks. Yeah. Thrive, that's what it was. I can't remember it. I couldn't think of it on the spot, so we just go with Bullshit Prop. When are we supposed to hit this 95 guarantee design? Tonight? That's the important question. When do we hit the guarantee? $95 should be easy. We got to turn this into a proper rocket ship, though. We got to put a couple of these on here. Oh, wait. Guys, my artistic ability is not very good. You got to bear with me. These are rocket boosters. There we go. A couple of rocket boosters. Let's get some air out the bottom. I went to school for drawing, just so you know. I went to school for drawing. College. For my artistic ability. You'll call it 94? I'm completely kidding about going to art school, guys. Completely kidding. Yeah, Will, you showed up just in time for a little rocket booster action. What up, Convictions Trading? Yeah, I'm profitable. Not a ton profitable. Convictions, I am very transparent. Probably the most transparent person you'll ever meet. You'll ever find on YouTube. So last year, for the year, all right, what I used to draw on the chart, the marker, or the paintbrush, I was profitable $12,704 on my trading. I had $26,800 in payouts, and my expenses were $14,096. The previous year, I was profitable somewhere around $60,000. Yeah. So in my lifetime, I think I've spent somewhere around $50,000, and we've made close to probably $100,000. So overall, we're profitable. Wild Card with Jason Statham. I haven't seen that movie. What is that? I don't think I've seen that one. Yeah, it's supposed to get some more. We're supposed to get some snow and ice. I don't really know. So, but did I have the year that I wanted to have last year? No, of course not. But that's all right. I probably net 50K option. That's what we're talking about. Probably net 50K in profit in my trading career. So, I guess I've been trading about, I think it's about 3 years. I don't even really know. I thought I had started streaming in 23, but I went back and looked and I started in 24. I didn't even know. So that means I started trading December of 23. So yeah, right at 3 years. Oh, on evals and activation fees and that sort of stuff. 50K in expenses. So yeah, I use this here, this little icon, and then I'm just using the mouse. It's just a mouse. But yeah, I mean, I'm much better at drawing stuff like this. I mean, you guys know that, you know. Little mushroom cloud. Anna, just in time. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Just in time to see a wiener drawn on the screen, you know? Just in time. Excellent timing. So, yeah, option, I went 35K in the hole before I started making money. So, yeah, exactly, futures trader. Like, and I don't recommend doing it the way I did it. I did it the stupid way. Don't do that. There's no need in spending money. You don't need to. Start off in a sim account. I mean, some people say you can't learn with a sim account, but I don't believe that. I believe you can. So I believe that you can still learn with the sim account. You can at least find a strategy and kind of like find what kind of works for you. The strategy really is irrelevant. And I'm going to be probably the only person that's going to tell you that. It doesn't really matter what strategy you use. At the end of the day, risk management is key, and sticking to your strategy. Because what happens, right? What up, Lucky Mon? I trade I'm 3 years in. Like, what happens, right? What happens? You lose a trade using your strategy, right? Say, let's use, who was in here earlier? So they got top ticked or bottom ticked. Who was that? Who was Smokey Bear? Yeah, Smokey Bear got bottom ticked, right? Smokey Bear got bottom ticked. So what do we do when that happens? Like, oh, it stopped me out here. Well, what do we do? Oh, I think it's going to go higher again. So you double your size and you jump back in, even though it's not a setup. And then that trade loses. And then you triple your size and you jump back in again, and then you blow your account, right? So the mental part of trading is what gets everybody. Has nothing to do with any strategy. With the proper R, any strategy can work. You can have a 40% win rate and still make money. You can still make money. Jason Borgert, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Yeah, exactly, option. It doesn't matter how you start, but you don't have to spend money up front. A lot of people think that you have to spend money. You really don't. You really don't. And that's what I did. I just kept throwing money at it, guys. I would spend $700-800 a day on Top Step evals back when they were $100, and there was just no reason to do that. No reason at all. I thought, because like my thought process was like, if I can just get funded, I'm going to make money. But the reality is, if I can't pass an eval, it doesn't matter if I get funded. I'm going to blow the account anyway, right? You're just going to get funded and then blow the account. The result's not going to be different in the funded than eval. So there's no rush to get to that level because you're just going to fail. And you're going to cost yourself money. So you went to school to draw in the bathroom, some of your finest arts? Let's go. That's the dirtiest thing you could do, is put someone's phone number in like a bathroom stall. So the dirtiest thing you can do. Highly recommend putting a risk setting amount to help not blow up your account. Yeah, that's a great idea, right? You can do that in R Trader Pro. You can do that in a lot of platforms. So thanks, Apache. Yeah, the thing is, like, I wish I had somebody over my shoulder saying, "Hey, man, you don't have to do it that way. Like, why don't you try this?" But I had nobody there to tell me that. So I just thought, let's just keep buying evals. Let's just keep throwing money at it. And yeah, it's not the way to do it. And also another thing I used to do, I will tell you, oh, you just deleted your client tower. That sucks, Will. Another thing that I used to do was, I would trade a strategy that required a 2R. And sometimes I would be targeting 60 or 75 points, 50 points, 75 points. And I could not hold it for the 50 points. It would get up 15 points and I would get scared and take it off. Well, when you do that, you mess up your entire strategy, because if it's based off 2R and the win rate's 55% and you take it off early, well, then you're screwing up the R&R. Your strategy's not going to work. You're not going to be profitable with it. So what I learned is that I am not a 2R trader. I cannot hold a trade long term. I can't hold a trade for 30 minutes, 40 minutes in my PA accounts, right? So I turned over to like a scalping strategy. And so going for 10 points at a time, 15 points at a time, even with just a 1R with a higher win rate, was what worked best for me with my personality, because I need to see a higher win rate and maybe lower R, right? If you're someone who can see higher R and a lower win rate, that's fine. But I'm just not that kind of person. Size down, exactly. Yeah, you can make a lot of money with one micro. How I discovered prop firms, yeah, I was on Top Step, Coach Fred, Patrick Wieland, obviously, I used to watch him. So, cup of coffee, oof, don't do it. What up, Jason? Wasn't ready for me to say your name? Hey, we give everybody the proper welcome here. Yeah, Pond, that's another very good key. It's easy to walk away on a green day. Walking away on a red day is the hardest part. You can do whatever you want when you're green. Everybody can walk away on a green day. But putting that account away when you're red on it, that's the toughest part, man. It's the toughest part. And the sad thing is, like 99% of the time, if you just walk away on a red day and you don't do more damage, the next day the trade is typically easier and you're green on that day. I used to have a strict strategy of one trade per day, but I went away from that recently, but I should probably get back to that. You just made 220 minutes on gold. Let's go. Blackout News. Cooper, you learned the hard way about tilting long before props. Had $6,700 day with a 10K balance before the stupidity. Yeah, that sucks. Took 3 months. Yeah, that's the thing on your personal account. I mean, like, hey, if your pocket's deep enough, you can use the personal account and it can be fine. Props are great for learning, but you don't need to go that deep in the hole with them. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want a little skin on the table, a little skin in the game, Buy a cheap Bulenox account for $15, $16 when they're 91% off. That way you got a little bit of skin in the game, but not too much. That kind of stuff. Gabor the Hun in the house. What would be the average PA success rate for me or for just a normal person? I'm right around 50%, Neo. So I'm about 48% total PAs versus evals bought. So yeah, Pawn. Yeah, and you could have easily been in your funded, right? What up, Cody? Been around. What are your thoughts on all these YouTube trading grifters with fake payouts receipts? Seems new dudes every day. I don't know, Cody. I don't really pay that much attention to it, but like it's easy to fake something. Very easy. Very easy to fake something. I mean, I'm telling you guys, like if I wanted to, I mean, this is how easy it is. Look right now. So if you see someone with their chart trader turned off, right? If they got their chart trader turned off and you can't see what's going on here, be very, very leery of that, or someone who's not showing their account number, right? I don't hide any of my account numbers. I don't hide the balances. But if you can turn that chart trader off, and I could be over here off the stream in two different positions, you not know it. And then whichever's one is winning, I can just pull it over and show it to you. All right, I'm long from 56 or 60, 65, you know. And then with AI and everything today, with the with very good Photoshop stuff like that, it's very easy to fake payouts. Yeah, about 1 out of 2 now, Neo. So twice a month, Dave. Man, I don't know if I could show that patience, but that's great. VWAP is an institutional tool. Yeah. What up, Moises? Bulenox is a good company, but they are way behind in tech arena. They are. They are, but they are also a company you don't hear anything from, and that's what I want in a prop firm. I don't want to see my prop firm on Twitter bashing another prop firm or going back and forth. I don't want to see them in a Discord being toxic. You don't see that stuff from Bulenox, right? Let's go, Bray. Nice job. Is there an activation fee with Bulenox? Yeah, Zach. I don't recommend anything over the 25 or 50K accounts because it's a tiered activation fee system. And so for the 50K is 148 and for the 25K is 143. When you move up to the 100K or 150K, it goes up to like $500. So don't buy anything above a 50K account. What do you mean, Moises? What do I think about doing 100 trades tomorrow, looking for 10 points? That's an insane amount of trades. I wouldn't go for that much, but $12 up sounds small, but $12 negative. Yeah. I don't know, Crawl Billy. It's something about seeing that red on the chart, man, that just, it triggers you, right? Weird. Oh, it's got the snake formation it does. Or a moose. Looks kind of, or not a moose, a camel. So. Oh, thank you, Options. Appreciate you. Yeah, option props are pricey. Yeah. Options are very risky. I traded options for a bit, but I wasn't very good at it. So I quickly moved away from it. I found futures, and I was like, oh, I was in penny stocks. And I was like, oh, there's something that you can just trade the same chart every day. I don't have to go and find it on a scanner or anything like that. And I just fell in love with it. And I started off trading ES, and I thought anybody who traded Nasdaq must be insane. And then, I got a little taste. I got a little taste of that Nasdaq. And next thing you know, I'm addicted. So now I'm stuck on the Nasdaq now, and I can't trade the ES at all. It's funny how that works, right? You get a little taste. So, yeah, I mean, you can take 100 trades going for 10 points, but like you're going to get ate up with fees going with 100 trades, right? Nasty Zophrenia. Ninja on crack. Yeah. I was like, man, who could trade Nasdaq? Because I used to see Matt trade Nasdaq, trades by Matt, and I was like, this guy's crazy. And I would always see him losing. But then, I got a little taste. And I was like, oh, this is kind of nice. I like it. So, I like it. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button for me. We're at 84. We got 124 people watching. Let's see if we can push that up to 100. If you have not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. We do stream live 5 days a week. I think someone asked me about streaming earlier. I do stream every night. Sometime between 6 and 10. It's not a guaranteed what time I'll be on. Most nights will be 7:45 to 10. Some other nights I'll go longer than 10. Some nights I'll get on at 6. Just depends. But I do stream at 9:15 in the morning for the New York session, 9:15 to 11:15. And then at 11:30, I'm on My Funded TV with Bull Barbie from 11:30 to 12:30. So, you traded ES for 8 years? Let's go. You started, yeah, silver and NQ don't compare. They don't compare. So, you know, Nasdaq is kind of creating a little bit of a, you know, trend line here. It's not that clean, but what is it doing here? Lower highs. That last swing put in a lower low, but here's the thing. If it breaks out here, I think we make new highs. If we get below this low, then we're probably going to push back down to these, which is where I'm looking to take my long at the 550 potentially. What up, Jason? First time here? Welcome. You the man. Using MA ribbon or EMA ribbon. And is that some sort of a support and resistance on the 5-minute chart? Or are those pivot points? This is the 2-minute chart. Are you talking about here? Oh, this chart right here is just a naked chart. It's just only got VWAP on it and the 9 EMA. These lines are just targets. So I draw out the targets for the break of the trend line. I like to take the body of the next up close candle. So you see you got a green candle squeezed in here, so the body there. I take the body as the first target. Another up close candle here, the body of the second target. And again, the body here for an up close candle as the third target. And that ends the trend line, right? I guess you could take it all the way up to 875. But this is just really a naked chart with just a 9 EMA and a VWAP. But those are targets based on the breakout on silver. And but yeah, this chart over here with the red, the white, and the blue. The blue is the 9 EMA. The red is the 21. The white's the 50. This is a 2-minute chart. The yellow line is the VWAP. And then I do have pivot points on this chart. Although I don't see them. They're down here's one. Up there's one. So everything else I mark out manually. Previous day close, open price. I mark all that out manually. So NQ's definitely playing games. Point of control of the session, 560. Let's go. Yeah, I like NQ. We're getting a little twitchiness right there, though. I don't quite know what that is. But guys, I'm supposed to be out of here at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna be back tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. So if you guys want to join me over there on the well, we'll be back here on the stream at 9:15 a.m. for the New York session. I gotta get some sleep, or either because like I don't know, I have a hard time going to sleep after the stream because I'm kind of like wired. So I need to get off here and get moving towards the bed. But on your way out, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you want to help support the channel, 80% off Apex. Use code MYTH, M-Y-T-H. That is the only prop firm that my code is MYTH. And every other prop firm, the code is MM. So Buell and Ox, Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, Trade Day, all of those. Tradeify, all of those. So 3,100 in your account in the next 7 days. Good luck, Moises. I hope that you can do it. Drop in from time to time. Let me know how you're doing with it. But that's going to do it for me. You can see we made $201.44 tonight down here. And also made $30, I think, on my funded accounts. That's it. So appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, hear army fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.